Is your neck and back killing you by the end of your workday? Over the last 14 years, I've helped hundreds of executives stay pain-free using 3 simple movements that fix that stiffness in your spine. In this video, I'll show you what those are and how you can do them from anywhere. Now, before I show you the movements, you need to understand why your neck and back are in pain in the first place. And a lot of executives are accidentally making this worse. So here's what I mean. Look at how you're sitting now. You're probably like a shrimp looking at me on your phone. Your chest is collapsed forwards, your head is jutting out, and this position is called upper cross syndrome. With upper cross syndrome, your chest and neck muscles get tighter and more rigid from sitting. Meanwhile, your upper back muscles lengthen and weaken, causing you to slouch even more. So what does this mean for you? Well, that high intensity workout that you're doing for the benefit of your health is actually making things worse. Burpees, push-ups, mountain climbers, all of these exercises pull you further into the same forward position. You're literally strengthening your dysfunction. So I had a client, Brian, who was doing this for years and constantly getting injured and in pain. And within 6 weeks of the program, his colleagues started asking if he'd lost weight. He hadn't lost any weight. His posture had just improved that much. He looked more aesthetic and he had more mental clarity and confidence in meetings. So here's what actually works. We need to reverse this pattern with 3 specific movements. So spinal rotation, that restores lost range of motion in your thoracic spine, a chest opener, which is going to release the tightness through the front of the body, and then a horizontal pull, which is going to strengthen your weak upper back. These 3 movements target the exact imbalances causing your pain. And just think about it like this. If your car is pulling to the left, you're not just going to drive faster, you're going to go to a mechanic, get your car fixed so you can drive safely. And it's the same thing with your training. If you put strength on dysfunction, you get a bigger dysfunction. Now, let me show you the 3 movements, starting with the one that my clients get the most relief from. So with the thoracic rotation, also known as the T-spine or thoracic spine rotation, you're going to set up in a side-lying position, knees locked at 90 degrees, and then you're going to rotate your hand up above head level at 360 degrees behind, down to the hip, to the knee, and back home. You're going to repeat this for 30 seconds on each side. So this mobilizes your mid-back or thoracic spine, the part that gets locked up from sitting. And when it can't rotate, your neck and lower back compensate. That's where the pain shows up. If you feel this aggravates your shoulder, you can regress this to a T-spine opener, setting up in the same position. And instead of bringing your hand overhead, you bring it out at 180 degrees. So it's basically like opening the book and closing the book. And again, repeat this for 30 seconds each side with controlled repetitions. Movement number 2 is your chest opener. You're going to grab a band, a broom handle, or a towel and take a wide grip. Reach your arms overhead until you feel a stretch through your pecs and hold this for 1 to 2 seconds. Then you're going to repeat this for the 30 to 60 second block. A really important thing here is to ensure you keep your tailbone tucked under so your lower back doesn't compensate and your shoulders and chest actually do the work. This movement creates length where you've lost it from sitting, driving, or scrolling on your phone. After 30 to 60 seconds, you'll feel your posture naturally improve even without thinking about it. Movement number 3, horizontal pull. You can use a resistance band, a dumbbell, or a chest supported row machine in the gym. So you're going to focus on pulling your elbows backwards, bringing your thumbs towards your armpits, and this strengthens the exact muscles that sitting has weakened. So most executives feel this working between their shoulder blades within the first few reps. And a common mistake is people tend to elevate their shoulders and their upper traps start to get overactive and angry. So think about squeezing an orange in your armpit before each rep. This keeps your lats turned on, your upper traps switched off, so you don't aggravate your neck or shoulders. So those are your 3 movements. We've got the thoracic rotation, the chest opener, and the horizontal pull. 3 minutes for 1 set, 9 to 10 minutes for all 3 sets. So you've got the movements. Here's how to execute them every single week. You're going to do a 10-minute reset, 3 sets of each movement, Do it after work or first thing in the morning. I prefer first thing in the morning. This is your deep maintenance routine. And here's the rule: never go 72 hours without doing this sequence. You want to set up a recurring calendar reminder. That tends to work really well for the executives I work with. So on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or daily if that's something you can commit to. And remember, this isn't a workout, this is a maintenance routine to keep you pain-free. It's like brushing your teeth, but for your neck, shoulders, and spine. Now, you don't need to love doing this routine. You just need to do it frequently enough so the pain never builds up in the first place. Okay, so to recap, now you know exactly why your neck and shoulders are killing you by the end of your workday. And more importantly, you've got the 3 movements to reverse this pattern. So we've got the T-spine rotation to open up your mid-upper back. We have the chest opener to open up the front of the body. And then we have the horizontal pull, which builds strength through your weak upper back. Now, this isn't about adding more workouts to your schedule. It's about addressing the specific imbalances that sitting and stress create. But here's the thing, this is just a generalized approach for your upper body. But if you want to get pain-free throughout your full body, in particular into your 40s, 50s and beyond, you need to know where your specific weak links are, not just a generalized pattern. Now, there's a simple 8-exercise test that I do with clients that teaches you where your 2 biggest vulnerabilities are and the exact 2 movements you can use to target these. So watch this video next. I go through the exact 8 movement test for you so you can find out where your 2 biggest vulnerabilities are, and also the movements that are going to address them for you so you don't waste any more time on movements that aren't designed for your body.